restrictions. Can't really do much about that. But let's see. Now we are watching from MaCrOzerg's perspective once again. He spawned in the top right corner playing as Blue Beast. And then we have Suwak playing as the Red Fallen in the top left corner. We are on Inner Sanctum. Custom map by maybe next time. And this is the third game of the finals. With the score being 2-0 for MaCrOzerg. Obviously in a best of 5 scenario, so if MaCrOzerg can pull this off, he will be the winner of the whole championship. Otherwise we continue with more games, of course. Suwak is actually going for a Deformer, so no immediate expansion. Actually looks like MaCrOzerg wants to go for expansion, so if Suwak can maybe do a rush with Stingers, I think this could be really quick. If not, he'll be probably a little bit behind in terms of resources. See Hive being put down. Second one immediately as well. We'll see if he goes for third one. That would definitely indicate a rush. But you can rush even with 2. Or maybe a semi-rush, yeah. Slight balance, something like that. More delay on these harvesters. MaCrOzerg going for immediate scout with his minion. This one got it. Beast can't defend Fallen. Yeah, we'll see. Still only 2 hives. Another summoner. Fortunately for him, MaCrOzerg immediately scouts him, so once he will see these hives and no expansion, I think he will go for a really quick totem, but he needs arena for that and he just placed it down, so I'm not sure what will happen here. He's going for incubator instead of third hive, so probably some hive spitters, which is also a valid strategy. Potentially wants to go for some stinger drop maybe even on minions, which is also really hard to defend, especially when you have multiple bases as Beast. Arena's around 800%, I mean 800 HP, 80%. The stronghold is now finished. Stinger coming here. He could damage this Boron more, but doesn't really matter that much. Totem immediately being placed down, but obviously spitters can still harass arena and stables safely. Seems like Suwak is not even making any stingers. He just wants to go for a spitter push, I guess. MaCrOzerg thought Suwak will fast expand. I mean, that was pretty reasonable. Not much reason to not think that. But actually looks like MaCrOzerg is going for a full wall, which will make it really hard for him to repel the spitters. I think he was expecting a stinger rush. And now he might have some problems. But he's now investing into his expansions, obviously trying to get to the resource advantage, because now he's a little bit behind on minions, so I think in terms of resources he's actually still behind. And obviously Suwak didn't invest into that expansion, so he should be definitely in a better position. 2 stingers still staying here, one is only 2 HP, but the second one is full and spitters are starting to come now. Also improve metabolism obviously for kiting, but Goblin Hut is starting to fall. I guess MaCrOzerg will go start repairing that. Now he realized that he's maybe in a bit of a problem. You can repel hive spitters quite easily with Goblin Riders. They will just melt them down if you have similar amount of them. So he's rebuilding his Goblin Hut, kinda blocking the gem mine, but okay. Obviously you need some meaningful amount of the Goblin Riders, yeah, maybe 8, something like that. If you have only like 2, then you might have problems, but he also has a totem there. He's repairing the Goblin Hut. I will see. But doesn't seem like Suwak wants to go for anything else. I think he just wants to spam spitters. which I don't think will pay off too much. There will be more and more totems, maybe even trolls soon. And he will probably need Avengers, or at least an expansion. Right now he's really behind on resources, even though this base is definitely not functioning fully. Also not full minions here yet, so I think Suwak is still a little bit ahead in terms of resources, even though income will be slower at this point already. Second totem will be probably finished in a second, but this arena will probably fall. But yeah, now the Goblin Hut is finished, second arena in the back, so Goblin Hunters will be coming out really quickly, but to be honest, MaCrOzerg doesn't really have any Borons. And there's only one stable here, so if that gets destroyed, he might have problems. So he's trying to micromanage out his spitters, which are really low at this point. There are the totems still. This is definitely really tough to push without Avengers. He's still not doing anything else, just spamming spitters. He doesn't even have Unholy Ground here to heal. And I don't think any summoners are coming. He's getting lower and lower on all of his units. Now getting pushed down, pushed back a little bit. MaCro having real problems. I mean, he's pretty much safe. Yeah, he has the two totems here. I would say Suwak is definitely in a much worse position now. Still, I mean, one summoner is ready here, but still isn't building the expansion. He has resources for it. Now finally placed it down. But to be honest, he just needs to get to Avengers at this point. Otherwise he cannot push these towers. Or he just needs way more units. He's retreating with his almost dead spitters, but these guys will be also almost dead really quickly. Against so much splash damage. But at least he managed to take out few goblins, goblin hunters. Without Borons, yeah, he can one-shot them pretty quickly. Yeah, he's just trying to take maximum amount of damage on all of his units without losing anything. While dealing at least some damage. We'll see if MaCrOzerg will try to utilize that and maybe push. Even making some warriors there. No Dark Archer yet for trolls. But also not the Soul Trap on side of Suwak for Avengers. Also no Cocoon for flying units for some possible harassment, and Goblin Hunters and Riders are now coming with one warrior. Lots of spitters here, but all of them pretty low. One Stinger coming for some scouting, I guess, which is kinda smart. I think MaCrOzerg thinks that Suwak already has this expansion for a really long time, but that's not really the case. So he wants to play it safe, he'll return rather. Finally going for the Dark Archer, even Harpy Nest, so... Also Weapon Master, so we'll see. Probably just trolls, but maybe he'll surprise with something else as well. Suwak's cooking some nice meal. Only 2 hives. At least the expansion is finally finished, but now he doesn't have maximum harvesters in his main base. To be honest, there is also not maximum minions. Only 6 now on gold. This is maybe full. Probably not even, so... He's also not getting full income he could be getting. Maybe another expansion here, we'll see. Little Scout, Stinger Scout, okay. Another Stinger Scout. The map is really big, so there could be a secret expansion anywhere on the map. And if it's like here or in the corner, it's really hard to find. When we have so many options. But there are no expansions secretly made yet. Suwak's army is pretty much healed. But MaCrOzerg also has pretty much full HP on everything. He's now making some witches, lots of Borons for healing. Now going for the Bestiary. Harpiness is also finished, but I don't see a Harpy yet. Would be probably smart, at least for scouting. Suwak is not producing any more units now, he just healed everything, but outside of that he's just investing into economy. And now he's making his Wild Cocoon. But I think Suwak definitely can't beat this. MaCrOzerg is a much stronger army. maybe like 2 times stronger, so I'm not sure how Suwak wants to repel this. Suwak doesn't have any towers, he wasn't producing for a long time. Yeah, he's actually making a base here. I'm not quite sure what he wants to do now. But he's definitely under really big pressure. He can't be stuck so much. Needs to spread a little bit more. Okay, some warriors got in, but they will get killed. Stingers are being produced now. Battlecon is finished, but not Metamorphosis being researched yet. Peter's trying to kite out the warriors at least. And the Borons to get some free kills, but both hives were destroyed, so now there are no production buildings left for Suwak. He has lots of resources, but not really using them effectively. And Suwak calls it GG. So yeah, this is it. This is the third win for MaCrOzerg, which basically gives him enough wins to win the best of 5. Let's also check the results. Yeah, 34 kills for Suwak, 17 for MaCrOzerg, but once again MaCrOzerg just had way more units. Larger army as well. A little bit less upgrades, but also more resources. Unbelievable. GG, well played. Congratulations, Macro. So yeah, MaCrOzerg is the winner.